This is Dr. Cogshell, cogshell.com, just working on a new website. And while I was doing that, I thought I should start doing short videos on specific topics that business and entrepreneurs face, and maybe how we can deal with them to make things a little smoother, even though business is never as smooth as we'd like it to be. But the issue today, or on this video, is trust. Now that's a hard one because a lot of people don't want to gain trust because they don't want to put the time and effort into doing so. But as a employer, you have to find ways on which to evaluate that trust. Or, you know, if you're dealing with somebody like me, if you're hiring me to consult with you, you need to know that I'm going to be able to do what I say I'm going to do. But that has to happen pretty quickly. So you do a little research, you see what I've done, blah, 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 and then you make up your mind from that standpoint. Do you like me? That kind of thing. But when you're dealing with people over a time frame, and it's a little different. So when you're dealing with employees, especially in the beginning process, to find if they're trustworthy, because people say a lot of things. People will say what you want to hear. I don't do that. So if you're looking for a consultant to kind of just, you know, pat you on the back and say all is good, I ain't that kind of guy. I really make you focus and sometimes squirm a little bit. But it's all to project it forward and move it past whatever stage it's at now that's stagnant. So, but when you're dealing with employees, I hear businesses oftentimes worry about what words are said. But when you're dealing with somebody who's not becoming trustworthy, people go, oh, you let me down. Oh, you dropped the ball. Oh, you did this. No. What you need to say to people is, you've lost my trust. I can't have faith in somebody that doesn't pull through. And then you need to tell them the consequences of it. Not just complain on your side of things, what it did to you, but what it did to everybody in the business. You're not just letting me down by not being trustworthy, but you're letting down the people that I have made a bond to, or I've made an agreement to, or I've made a promise to. And then they may have made an agreement to somebody else down the line. So there's this whole chain of events that happens when people don't make their word their word. You know, their yeas, yeas, nays, nays, old biblical term. And it's very important when doing business to finding people that you can trust, hands down, to be in your upper management, especially your upper management. I've seen so many jobs where they brought in good people, not that these guys are bad, wrong people for the position. And instead of getting rid of them or moving them somewhere, they just keep them there. So they're afraid to lose them because they have that little bond with them, little trusting thing. And that's good, but that trust needs to be placed in an area in which they can make it work for everybody, and that you can find somebody that can help make it work for you. You know, so simple things, small little things. I think one of my other videos I'll talk about the sense of urgency, hiring, understanding personalities, because that comes in the whole trust thing too. It all kind of ties together when you're building a business, especially in the beginning. So I guess it depends on the stage. I mean, if you're a huge corporation, you're not so much on the issue of these trust factors because you have lawyers and 1,000-page employee handbooks to kind of base your firing and hiring from. But when you're dealing with upper management, that if they're not thinking and they're not doing, and they're not willing to say, you know what, I don't know, or no, I can't get that done, or, you know, what have you, but just trying to be a yes man, you know, that's it can hurt companies. I've seen large companies go under because of stuff like that. And also, not only the aspect of trust, but aspect of honesty. But that will be another video. Anyways, Dr. Cogshell signing out. check out the new website. Once I kind of get it up and running, I should have it up and running by Friday. And I can't remember what the date is today, but March something. So March 14th. So today's Tuesday. It'll be up by Friday. Anyways. And you can check on me on that one too. Can I trust this guy? Will it be up on Friday? Oh yeah, it'll be up on Friday. I am. When people ask me to do something, it's never a matter of getting around to it. It's usually done really quickly. Matter of fact, I've always been known for being quicker than I should be, because oftentimes people make statements on things they would like to have done or wish they'd have done, but their concept of time is months away. I got a guy managed here. You can check him out when you go to talkshow.com, and his name is Boyd Grafmeyer, and I manage him. He's an old rock promoter. Guy worked with Jimi Hendrix, Janis Joplin, Jim Morrison, brought over Led Zeppelin. He started the career of Elton John. I mean, the list is so long, it's really kind of sickening. But he has a habit of always doing, well, next week. How about let's do it then? I mean, you can call him today and say, hey, man, I need to send a film crew over there to, I'd like to get a film crew to do an interview. So I'm doing little documentaries with him. And he'll go, okay, I could probably do something next week. It's like, I keep telling him, boy, today's Tuesday. I can have him over tomorrow or Thursday. Oh, I don't want to push it. That's too fast. How about next week sometime? And then when it does happen next week, then it's only for a little short little time and space. But that's another story in itself. It's my life. Everything that you see on here is factual and truth. Some are good in good light of myself. Some are in bad light of myself. I've worked with a lot of untrustworthy people, just because I've worked a lot in the entertainment industry. So, and around a lot of money. So people get weird with money, and that's a problem. Anyways, Dr. Cox Show signing out. We'll talk at you later. If you have any other things you'd like advice on, other than me charging you as much as humanly possible for, leave a comment below. Thanks. Bye.